Good morning, the Honorable Minister of Power, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Power, the Director, Transmission, Ministry of Power, the Honorable Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Lagos State, the representative of the Ambassador of Japan, Chief Representative of JICA to Nigeria, representative of NISO MD, Acting CEO Eco Distribution Company, Managing Director of Ikeja Distribution Company, the Chief Consultants, Coordinator of this project, stakeholders, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with great pleasure and a profound sense of responsibility that I stand before you today to mark a significant milestone in the development of Nigerian power infrastructure with the formal commissioning of the newly upgraded Apapa Road 132/33 kV transmission substation. This project, sponsored and executed by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, a strategic partnership with the Transmission Company of Nigeria, stands as a clear testament to TCN commitment to strengthening and expanding the nation's transmission network to serve one of Lagos' busiest industrial corridors. With the installation and energization of the two new 60 MVA power transformers, along with the deployment of modern gas-insulated switchgear, the capacity of this substation has been tripled, increasing from 60 MVA to 180 MVA. This expansion significantly increases the quantum of bulk power available for onward delivery to the Eco Electricity Distribution Company, thereby ensuring more reliable and efficient electricity supply to Apapa, Causeway, Ijora, Amukoko, Ajegunle, Apapa Wharf, Tinkan Island, and other critical commercial zones within the Eco Distribution Company. In turn, this will improve quality of supply and contribute meaningfully to the economic productivity of Lagos State and the nation at large. The project was delivered by Takako Engineering Company Limited, the Japanese engineering and construction firm responsible for the design, supply, installation, and rehabilitation works under the Emergency Rehabilitation and Reinforcement of Lagos Transmission Substation project, of which this substation upgrade forms a key component. The grant agreement between the federal government of Nigeria and JICA was signed on 23rd November 2018, while project implementation commenced in 2019, following preparatory survey and grant mobilization by Yachiko Engineering Company Limited. While the system was successfully energized and made operational on 17 April 2026, we are gathered here today for the formal commissioning of this critical national infrastructure. It is important to acknowledge that the successful delivery and commissioning of this project will not have been possible without unwavering support of the federal government of Nigeria under the leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the Honorable Minister of Power, Mr. Joseph Olasikani Tegbe, who has shown very keen determination in moving the power sector forward. We also appreciate the Lagos State government for providing an enabling environment for the successful execution of this project. This achievement underscores TCN unwavering commitment to the modernization of Nigerian transmission network, the reduction of technical losses, and the stabilization of the national grid to support economic growth across the country. We extend our sincere appreciation to the Japanese International Cooperation Agency and the government of Japan for their grant intervention, the Federal Ministry of Power, the Federal Ministry of Finance, our dedicated TCN engineers, contractors, and all stakeholders whose commitment and expertise brought this project to fruition. We also use this opportunity to respectively appeal for similar grant support to be extended to other critical sections of our transmission network. This will enable TCN to continue to sustain and automate transmission operations across the country in line with our mandate. Today, we celebrate progress, partnership, and a brighter energy future for Lagos and for Nigeria. Thank you all for coming, and for those who have traveled long distance to share this moment with us, may God grant you all journey mercies back home. God bless you all and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all.
Please. Thank you.
Please be seated. Ndidi, we haven't even started though. A lot more to come. Unfortunately, the press, you are blocking a lot of people behind from even seeing my face. I wish I was taller or as tall as TCNMD so that they can at least see my face. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Japan to Nigeria, duly represented by his deputy, Commissioner for Energy, my brother for Lagos State. It's nice to see you again. Always an Oliver Twist, asking for more. My very, very agile permanent secretary, Federal Ministry of Power, Mr. Mahmoud Mahama, the Managing Director, CEO of TCN, Engineer Abdulaziz, MD of NISO, duly represented here, the Chief Representative of JICA, you're welcome, the representatives of ECO and Ikeja electricity distribution companies, the representative of Toyota, Soso Corporation, Takaoka Engineering Company Limited, and Yachicho Engineering Company Limited, distinguished representatives of federal and Lagos State government, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pleasure to be here today, and on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria and His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to commission this important addition to Nigerian electricity infrastructure, the new 260 MVA, 132, 33 kV gas insulated substation here in Apapa Road. This commissioning, for me, like Ndidi earlier said, is the first transmission project I'm commissioning in the 2 months. I've commissioned many other projects and I'm set to commission many more in the next 2-3 months. But these 2 months feels like 5 years already. But I'm trotting on strongly with the support of all of you, the power sector staff who are here present. Thank you for all your assistance thus far. This commissioning transcends completion of an engineering project to me. It's an investment in one of the most economically consequential corridors in our country. It's a deliberate strengthening of the arteries through which the Nigerian economy moves. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Apapa is not an ordinary electricity load center. It's one of the commanding heights of Nigerian economy. Within this corridor sits a concentration of port operations, maritime services, logistics business, manufacturing facilities, warehouses, commercial enterprises, supporting industries whose activities reach far beyond Lagos State. The history of this facility also tells an important story about the evolution of our electricity infrastructure. The original Apapa Road GIS substation was commissioned in 1985 and for many years provided reliable electricity to Apapa and the surrounding communities. Over time, however, infrastructure aged. Following the decommissioning of the original GIS facility, the station had to depend temporarily on an outdoor 60 MVA transformer. That arrangement, ladies and gentlemen, could not represent the future of an economic corridor as important as Apapa. I know that my commissioner is feeling happy and he will ask for more. The federal government therefore secured the support of Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, under its official development assistance ODA program for the rehabilitation and reinforcement of the existing 132-33 11 kV Apapa Road transmission substation. This responsible move has accumulated into what stands before us today for commissioning. Comprises of a modern gas insulated substation equipped with two 60 MVA 132-33 kV power transformers and a new 132 kV and 33 kV GIS switchgear, a new control building, modern protection and control systems, and a substation automation systems infrastructure that will enable more efficient operation and monitoring of these critical assets. Most importantly, these new facilities has increased the bulk power availability within this axis by approximately 96 megawatts. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR has been absolutely clear about the economic direction of this administration to transform Nigeria into a $1 trillion economy. And electricity sits at the heart of that ambition. I've always said it, electricity is the bedrock of productivity, is the bedrock of industrialization, and is the bedrock of prosperity. This ambition therefore demands infrastructure, not just ordinary infrastructure, but infrastructure of a transformative order. In realization of that fact, electricity has economic value only when it reaches consumer who can use it. This administration is therefore determined to strengthen critical substations, reinforce transmission corridors, remove bottlenecks and choke points, improve system resilience, and create the capacity required to evacuate and deliver Nigerians available electricity. Commissioner of Energy, you are asking for 2 gigawatts extra on top of the current demand of about 1.8, thereabout. About 1,800 comes to this corridor. That's for another 2 gigawatts. So you're looking at 3.8 gigawatts. It's possible with our cooperation and your cooperation. Apapa is precisely one of the corridors where that investment matters most. Today's achievement, ladies and gentlemen, however, is not the end of a journey.